Okay, now we're running. We're running away from the house. Where are we going, Jeremy? You are not going to Greg's house right now, Jeremy! Jeremy, you're not! You're not! Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah, and welcome back to The Sims 4 100 Baby Challenge spin-off Werewolves edition, because Jeremy had the aspiration to become a werewolf. So in the first episode, he did actually transform into a werewolf. We also adopted a dog for him who just happened to be called Wolfie, because Jeremy is socially awkward and he's having a little bit of a tough time socializing with people. Can relate, honestly. But in this episode, I mean, Jeremy's a werewolf now, so we're just going to be looking at completing the first level of the aspiration and seeing where the gameplay can take us. So with that being said, let's jump into The Sims 4. So here we are with Jeremy. It is 7:27 p.m. and specifically this is a good thing for us because when Jeremy transformed into a werewolf, he immediately got a quirk and it was Night Wolf. He prefers sleeping during the day and gains fury when deviating from a nocturnal sleep cycle. So I need to keep Jeremy awake all night. This playthrough is just gonna be darkness. I can barely see the screen right now. You probably can. It's just because I've got lights blinding me. So we have become a werewolf. We have also read 3 werewolf books. So we do have to level up to a runt. So it says pup no more, achieve the 2nd tier of werewolf progression. Jeremy's progress can be tracked via the werewolf abilities panel. And then we do have to experience a full moon. So in order to understand how the moon affects his fury, Jeremy needs to experience the entirety of a full moon night. Coming lunar phases can be tracked via the calendar. So we are currently in waxing crescent moon. Sunday is when we'll have our first full moon. It is currently Thursday, so we've got a couple of days before then, but it does give us a chance to maybe level up to a runt. Okay, Jeremy, I know, I see you. You need to go and pee. So go and pee, my guy. You're fine. Oh my God! No! He can take a feral poo, and I think I actually freaking hate that. I hate that. I hate every single connotation of that statement, but go and take a feral poo, Jeremy, seriously. Anyway, so in being able to level up to a runt, we do need to have a look at his abilities. So he's currently here on the bar, so runt is here, and this is where we are. So we are still a pup, but we're nearly halfway to becoming a runt. So I want to do some things. Specifically, I want to explore. There's some tunnels. I've found an entrance, so it's over here. It's over kind of by the library, a little bit past the library. We're gonna get Jeremy to come here and explore the underground tunnels. So the underground, it's evident this sewer grate has been opened recently. There are multiple sets of muddy footprints leading Jeremy onward, though they become harder to see as the tunnel gets darker. The pathway leads downward, deep below Moonwood Mill, and doesn't seem to stop. So let's continue. Jeremy encounters a tiny chasm, I think that's how you say chasm, and hops across it. On the other side, the tunnel splits into 3. A faint melody, strange yet almost magical, seems to emanate from one path. The next is littered with old rusted debris, and the final path carries the scent of fresh air. Well, I don't want to find the fresh air because that's probably just going to lead me right back outside. So it's either going to be follow the magical melody or navigate the debris. I'm going to go with navigate the debris. If I get it wrong, it's fine. I can do this again. Let's navigate the debris and see what happens. The sound that came up in my ear, I don't know if you heard it. Anyway, the old mill. More than once, Jeremy nearly trips on some old junk. It's too dark to make out what it is. I know, right? I can't even see. It's fine. Even after coming across a large pile of old metal, given how rusty it smells, it's probably safer to leave it alone since it is too dark to see. So did I get it wrong? Okay, no, I did. We're still going. Tunnel thoughts. Jeremy gets lost in thought as he travels the seemingly endless tunnels. Jeremy really was an interesting name, isn't it though? I thought it was an interesting name. Who decided to name him? Was it his family? It was his family. Hello? Yes. And what does Jeremy mean anyways? I don't know actually. Let's find out. Let's have a little quick Google. What does Jeremy mean? Jeremy is a masculine name of Old English origin meaning lifted up or exalted by God. It is an anglicized form of the Hebrew name Jeremiah, giving the uplifting medieval moniker strong biblical roots. Okay, no worries. He repeats his name over and over until it starts to sound funny in his head. That happens to me all the time. Diverging paths. Jeremy seems to come to a dead end before noticing a small ledge off to the side. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but Jeremy manages to clamber up and finds a set of 3 different tunnels. The one that heads left seems littered with debris and gives off a rusty scent. Is that where we came from. It must be because it's not an option. So the one in the middle smells a lot like garlic, only the tunnel to the right has a pleasant odor, the smell of fresh air. Well, again, I don't want to go to the fresh air because it's just going to leave me out. The one that smells like garlic would make sense because garlic keeps away the freaking vampires and werewolves hate vampires. So we're going to head towards the garlic, my guy. He's leaving the underground. Jeremy can make out some light ahead. It must be an exit. Aww! I thought I got that right. I didn't do the fresh air. Well, hold on a second because I know that there is this freaking bunker door that's literally right here. Can I go here? I'm gonna take Wolfie with me to the bar. Let's go. Oh, that's exciting. None of this episode has been what I'm expecting so far. Anyway, so this is the bar. Hi, hey, hello. We are in. So can I go downstairs? I can. This is what I was freaking expecting. Oh my God. Do we just have all of this available to us? Hello, this is a home away from freaking home. There's beds and everything here. I knew this place existed, but I didn't know that this is what it was like. I mean, it just seems like a little hangout area for the werewolves, which is amazing. That is so good.
A few moments later.
There's Rory. Now, if memory serves, Rory is the leader of the bad werewolves, I think, if memory serves. The ones that hang out over here somewhere. Yeah, over here. So focus camera on pack leader. Yeah, that's Rory. So she's the leader of the other werewolves. So maybe I should come and try and have a respectful introduction to Rory. It would just be helpful to maybe at least know the other werewolves in the area. Depending on whether I do anything else with them, I guess it depends on how I go here. But, oh, Rory's very uncomfortable, but we've had a fantastic introduction and Rory was very respectful back to us. So, I'll share werewolf experiences. Interesting. Ask about Moonwood Mill. Let's try and find out a little bit of information while getting to know Rory. Maybe we could become friends with Rory. It's just so interesting that Jeremy went to speak to the good werewolves. Oh no, it's going badly. Is it going badly now? No, don't do this. I was going to say that Jeremy had such a bad experience with the good werewolves and is having a better experience with the bad werewolf, but he seems to just be having a bad experience all around. Does socially awkward mean that I can't freaking talk to anyone? I feel like it's going to make this impossible to actually do anything then. Anyway, Jeremy, I'm over it. I'm over it. Wolfie has been such a good girl. She's got zoomies. We need to take her for a run or something. She seems to be absolutely loving this. This is adorable. We are going to have to go home very soon though because Jeremy is bursting for the toilet and he is getting tired. I've tried my absolute best to keep him up tonight.
The next evening...
I actually want to go back to the library. So let's reread Peter Barker's First Moon and see what we can find. Now that we're a werewolf, we're reading it the second time around. Let's see what we can find. And Wolfie's just going to hang out. Oh, she's asleep on the couch, Wolfie. She's a cutie. It wasn't the first time Peter and his friends had explored the town's nearby tunnels and caves. It felt like they would find something new every time they ventured into the mysterious depths, and this time was no different. Well, I tried a couple times and I didn't find anything. So, I don't know. Is that telling me that I need to explore the tunnels again? I will. A lunar epiphany unlocked. Jeremy can now start to decipher the strange markings found in the margins of werewolf books. What new knowledge is out there waiting to be discovered? So that was a part of the dormant abilities here. So read the ancient werewolf writings. Eureka! Jeremy can comprehend the lost secrets of the moon. This is an important step towards understanding the history and nature of werewolves and can lead to learning how to cure this ailment for good. You can cure? The magical moon symbols along the page are easily deciphered by Jeremy's lunar epiphany, and he sees the text reaching out to those like him. The Moonwood Collective is here to help those in need, to teach control for the betterment of werewolves around the world. Any who come to Moonwood Mill have a pack waiting for them. Well, do they? I don't freaking know about that. I think that's a lie, because if I look at Christopher, he is the Moonwood Collective. So I think that's a little bit of a lie, Christopher. Seriously, my guy. Every time the hunt grew difficult, Dolph's dark past propelled him forward. It was a past he didn't like to mention, a past that reached forward and cast its shadow on his present and future. A shadow that turned into a wall that kept everyone else out, turning him into the lone wolf detective he was, looking for answers only he could find. Why do I feel like this is kind of like Jeremy though? Like when it says a shadow that turned into a wall that kept everyone else out, that's his socially awkwardness. That is the shadow that turned into a wall that kept everyone else out, turning him into the lone wolf detective he was, looking for answers only he could find. A lunar epiphany comes over Jeremy as he stares at the moon scribbles at the bottom of the page. These books were written in an attempt to undo the damage caused by Operation Haifang, a vampire-led propaganda initiative. Wow, okay, that's fascinating. I mean, I knew that vampires and werewolves didn't like each other, but I didn't realize that it went that deep. Okay, so our fury is starting to get a bit full. So I think we're going to rampage at some point. We've just got another ability point I've noticed. So I think I am going to get scavenger. I was going to say, I think when I'm a werewolf, I can then scavenge. But do I have to be a werewolf to even do that? Or can I just do it? I can just do it. That's so good. So maybe we could scavenge and find some things. That would be really nice, I reckon. Okay, scavenging the ground does seem to be getting us towards becoming a runt though, so I'm happy, honestly, to just scavenge the ground. If I find something great, if not, well, at least I'm ranking up a little bit. Oh, we found a heavy metal. I saw it. Okay, 30 simoleons. Hell yeah. Let's keep scavenging then. Let's see what else I can find while also ranking up. Yes, it's also making my fury go up. This is the first time this whole video that I have been able to see. The moon is so close to being full that it has lit up this entire place, and this is the first time I've been able to see this entire video. It's quite refreshing. Oh, the beast beckons from a dangerous amount of fury. Jeremy is losing his grip on humanity and will soon give in to the beast within. Make sure to keep Jeremy a safe distance away from anyone. You wouldn't want anything bad to happen, right? Look at you, my guy. It's definitely very close, so I reckon he could probably have another rampage tonight. We are so close to becoming a runt. That's why he's now at a dangerous level, because I keep making him scavenge the ground because we're so close to becoming a runt. He is now a werewolf runt. He's starting to get the hang of this werewolf thing. Is he? I don't know. This sim has a new temperament. That's what the quirks are, the temperaments. So Night Wolf is a temperament. He has a new temperament that affects how he navigates the world and what causes fury to bubble over. Be sure to check out the new abilities too. Okay, well, I can see it looks like a piece of steak. So what is it? Carnivore. This sim has always had an appreciation for food. Unfortunately, this has a different meaning for werewolves. This sim must adhere to a very strict diet of fresh meat. Very fresh meat? Does that mean he wants to eat people? Our fury is so dangerously close, but I just want to see, we've now got a new level of abilities to unlock. Hunter, learn to hunt for food. We all want our food to be fresh, but werewolves want it fresher. Wherever he is, Jeremy will be able to hunt for food out in nature's buffet and grab a bite and some meat for later whenever hunger strikes. That's probably going to be amazing for Jeremy, because I have a feeling that what that means is eating food that, like meals from the fridge or that he cooks, isn't going to do it for him anymore, that he needs to actually hunt for food. So I think straight away, we've got 3 ability points again. Straight away, I'm definitely going to get that one, I reckon. Enhanced smell. Sniff out information and treasure. With a new heightened ability to smell, Jeremy can put his nose to the ground and smell emotions on other sims. Well, I don't know how I feel about that. Sniff out treasure buried in the backyard. Okay. Or detect nearby occult sims. Some things smell better than others, so get out there and sniff. I might grab that one as well. And a somber howl. Learn a howl that reduces fury. Being a werewolf is hard, and sometimes Jeremy has just got to speak his truth. He'll be able to release a somber howl from time to time to calm down and reduce his fury. That might also be a good one. Am I going to spend all my freaking ability points right now? Because I kind of want all 3 of them. I feel like that's going to be amazing. So to be able to hunt for food, I feel like that is essential for Jeremy now that he is a carnivore. To be able to find treasure, that's going to be amazing in being able to gain our werewolf abilities to get to the next level of being a werewolf. I feel like that's going to be the path we're going to have to go, is by scavenging around and finding things on our own, being a lone wolf. And then a somber howl reduces fury, because scavenging around and doing that is going to raise his fury. He's going to be rampaging all the freaking time, so being able to reduce fury before it boils over, that's going to be amazing. I feel like that's a fantastic tier. Can we werewolf? Okay, so we can hunt for food, we can somber howl or enhance smell. I'm going to somber howl straight away to try and reduce some of our fury, because I'm not sure I want to rampage right now, considering it's now 4:51 a.m. Tonight is the full moon. We'll be rampaging tonight anyway, so I would like to reduce some of the fury that I've got. It did! I brought it back. That is That's amazing. Throughout this whole video, I've been stressing because I felt like nothing was happening. Now I feel like we are actually having stuff happen, and that is very, very exciting. So how long do I have to wait until I can somber howl again? So it might be 2 hours. Big sad wolf from bellowing somberly. Although Jeremy feels a little calmer, he can't help but feel a little sad after that howl. Oh, Jeremy, you're totally fine, my guy. I am absolutely stoked. So now if we go and have a look at the aspiration, we have leveled up to a runt. We've just got to experience a full moon, which is happening tonight, in order to get to the next level of the aspiration. So freaking good. Alright, Jeremy is now really, really hungry. I'm gonna get him to werewolf hunt for food, my guy. See how you go with that. Jeremy has returned with some fresh meat he found. Right, so he's going to eat that. That's fine. As long as we are able to... Okay, he's got 2. Fantastic. Fantastic. This is great. So that means that he's got 1 for now and he's got 1 for later. So let us chuck the other one in here so that it doesn't spoil. If that's the way we've got to do it, totally fine. He did gain a moonlet for that hunter's stride from going on a hunt. Jeremy is feeling great. Hunting comes as naturally as breathing for werewolves. Fantastic. And then he also got a moodlet for eating meat. So fresh meat from eating raw meat as a werewolf. Delicious, the way nature intended. With fresh meat in Jeremy's stomach, the pangs of hunger are temporarily gone. So with that being said, I might get him going off to bed now because tonight is the full moon. Tonight is going to be a rampage. I'm really excited for it.
The very next evening.
So it is 6:03 on Sunday night. We've just woken up. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. I don't know what happens with the full moon. I've never experienced this before. I'm really excited, but this is the last thing we need in order to get to the next level of the aspiration. So I'm very excited to find out. Is he going to just run out of control? I just want to check something really quickly. Gameplay. I do have autonomy off. I'm going to turn autonomy to full because I have a feeling when he rampaged, when he transformed the first time, because I had autonomy off, that he wasn't able to go crazy. So I'm going to turn autonomy on to full and just see if maybe he will actually rampage this time. I'm just intrigued. An insider's guide to being a werewolf? Well, that is very handy. We're definitely going to be reading that at some point. That is so good. Is it happening? Yep, it's happening. Okay, no worries. We are 100% transforming right now. That's the second time that we've transformed in this living room when I didn't want to transform in the living room. Anyway, so we are rampaging from an excessive amount of fury. He has call of the moon from being a werewolf during a full moon. Ruh-roh. Jeremy can feel the pull of the full moon. Ah, woo! So go here ferociously. I just want to see. Are you going to do anything on your own? He is. He just howled on his own. Okay. Okay, he's doing stuff on his own, scavenging the ground on his own. I'm not controlling him now. Maybe I did just need to turn autonomy on to full. Okay. Lots of howling. Where is Wolfie? She's inside just chilling. You just chill. Oh, you're such a good girl, Wolfie. Oh, Wolfie, honey. You don't need to be scared. He's just gonna sniff you. Because you were a fellow canine, he can smell you, and he's gonna probably howl with you a lot like this. Don't! You are not gonna destroy your freaking couch! Jeremy! We seem to be gaining quite a bit of ability though, so I changed my mind. Jeremy, if you want to destroy the couch, destroy the couch. We're ranking up real nicely during this rampage, so go for it. This is great though. This is exactly what I wanted. I just wish that it wasn't so scary to Wolfie, that's all. No! What? What is happening right now? What? What is this? What? He's enhanced smelling Wolfie, but something's gone terribly wrong. Oh my god, you've got to freaking love a Sims glitch. Seriously, you've just got to love a Sims glitch. I am hoping that Wolfie is going to go back to normal. I'm hoping that she's not going to be stuck like that. Poor girl, it looks like she's been freaking possessed or something. Do I need to call the dog exorcist? Oh, she's back to normal, thank God. Oh my God. Everything's scary enough for Wolfie as it is. She's terrified. I don't need her to be contortionist dog as well. Okay, now we're running. We're running away from the house. Where are we going, Jeremy? You are not going to Greg's house right now, Jeremy! Jeremy, you're not. You're not! Well, I feel like we just dodged a major bullet because I have a feeling things would have been really bad if Greg came out right then, my god. Don't scare me like that, my guy. You can destroy all your own furniture. Just do not destroy any of Wolfie's because that's not fair. There we go, Jeremy. It's over. So, from that one, worst headache imaginable from recovering after a werewolf rampage that never gets more pleasant. I imagine it probably wouldn't, my guy. There we go. Just like that. Just like that, we got to the next level of the aspiration. He's completed his werewolf initiation. It's time for him to embark on the next chapter of his werewolf journey. What possibilities does his future hold? This is fantastic. This is so much more in depth than I was expecting. This is kind of similar to Journey to Batu, where you have to pick whether you're going to be in the First Order, in the Resistance, or if you're going to be... What's the other one called? I can't remember. The one with Hondo Anaka. Whatever he controls. I can't remember what they're called. But this is kind of similar to that, where you've got to pick which path you want to take. I like that. So we've got multiple options. The emissary of the collective. You can join Moonwood Collective's dignified neighborly ranks. I don't know about dignified or particularly neighborly in my experiences, so I will not be joining the Moonwood Collective. You could also be a Wildfang renegade, join the Wildfangs and show the world who's boss. I don't think that's Jeremy's type. There is the Cure Seeker, seek the cure to continue life as a normal sim. I guess we'd then probably learn a little bit more about Greg's lore through that as well. But then there's the Lone Wolf, become the strongest, scariest werewolf on your own. Now, what have I been saying from the very freaking beginning? I have been saying that Jeremy's probably gonna be a lone wolf. We could make it official, so let's make him do the lone wolf aspiration. With that, he also has ranked up to a prime wolf as well. So Jeremy successfully unleashed his inner beast and basked in the moonlight. The time has come to decide whether he wants to join a pack, carve his own path as a lone wolf, or return to life as a normal sim. He definitely wants to be a lone wolf, I reckon. He's made it through the full moon. What a harrowing experience. Hopefully he learned a thing or two about being a werewolf. Jeremy is now a prime werewolf. Being a werewolf gets easier by the day. Does it? I don't know about that. This sim has a new temperament that affects how he navigates the world and what causes fury to bubble over. I cannot wait to see what it is. I'm looking at that icon. I have no idea what it means. We're gonna find out, I suppose. And of course, we've got new abilities to check out. A pack would only hold him back. Jeremy has decided to become a lone wolf. You guys, that's actually where I'm going to end this episode of the Werewolves playthrough for the 100 Baby Challenge spin-off. I was going to look at the new abilities, the new temperament, and the new aspiration, but I'm saving all of that until the next episode. So if you would like to see more of me and more of this Werewolves playthrough, or any of my other Sims content that I've got coming your way, hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload. And if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below and leave me a comment as well. But guys, I hope you're having the greatest day ever, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!